As a day trader who's been funded multiple times over 4 different firms, here's a complete breakdown of Alpha Futures. First off, Alpha has 3 different plans. We have the zero account, the standard account, and the advanced account. Starting off with the zero account eval, it's going to cost you $99 a month until you pass. There's no activation fee. There's going to be a $3,000 profit target, $2,000 maximum loss limit, and $1,000 daily loss limit. There is no consistency rule in eval, which means you can pass in one day and you can also trade news. All the rules I'm going to explain are going to be for 50K, by the way. You can trade up to 3 contracts. So you're going to start out being able to trade 1. Once you get to $1,500 profit, you can trade 2. Once you get to 2K profit, you can trade 3. And for micros, it's just multiplied by 10. So you can trade 10, 20, or 30 micros, depending on your profit. Now, to get a payout, you need to get 5 winning days of at least $200. Then you also have the 40% consistency rule. Once you're eligible for your payout, you can request 50% of your balance, but the max payout is $1,500. And there's a set 90% profit split on the zero account. The crazy thing about the 0-100K is that it keeps the 4% drawdown across all accounts. So once you go to 100K, you have $1,000 more drawdown than you do on Top Step. And it costs way less. But onto the standard plan. Standard has the same max drawdown and profit target, but there's no daily loss limit on eval. On the eval, there is a 50% consistency rule, so you can't pass in one day. Once you pass, this is where things get a little bit different. So they let you have the scaling plan, but it's up to 5 contracts instead of 3. But for payouts, you need 3 trading days, and there's still a 40% rule. But once you get your 3 days, you can only request a payout every 14 days after the first day you started your account. So let's say I started my account on September 1st, and I get my 3 days within the first week. I still won't be able to request a payout until September 15th, which is exactly 14 days after I started my account. And that payout can be up to $15,000. And you can request all of your profit if you want to. This account costs $79 per month. Once you pass, there's a $149 activation fee. Now, the advanced plan. One of the best for experienced traders. This is going to have the same eval rules as a standard account, but profit target is $4,000 and the max drawdown is $1,750. For a payout, you still need 5 winning days. There's no consistency once you pass. And there's a set profit split, and you automatically can trade 5 contracts. There is a daily loss limit of 2% of your account balance. Once you get your 5 winning days, you can take a payout, and that can be up to $15,000, and you can also take all of your profit if you want to. The 50K is $139 per month. Once you pass, you have a $149 activation fee, and that's pretty much it. You can trade up to 3 accounts at once. Honestly, zero plan is my favorite, but if you do want an account, Code Sam gets you the best discount at all time. But let me know which plan is your favorite in the comments, and tell me what firm should I review next.